without the break-in fin. Just want to see if I could get a good... What is that? Woo! That was fucking close. I'll spin you up a little tighter. Spin you towards me a bit. We'll plug you in. Plug you in. A little hit of a cough. My hands smell like, I think it's Dial. It's that old fucking soap. It's like a fucking yellow, clear bar. I do like the smell of it. Anyway, let's get the fuck out of here. Should be our last stop before North Bay, and then the next stop after that, after we get gas, is Temagami. We should be there by... it depends how long I'm in North Bay. 2? Google says 1, but I'll probably grab some food, gas, and hit the outdoor store. And 1 or 2 other minor stops. Shouldn't be in North Bay too long, but we'll see. Let's get this fucking party started! Okay, it is 11:30. We are approaching North Bay. We got to make a couple stops. We're going to get a couple groceries, and we're going to get some lunch. And our lunch is at a location called Mr. Pancho. It's a 4.7 with 318 reviews. It's open. It's about 17 kilometers away. We go for food first, then we go for groceries, and then we gas up on the way out. I gotta get some fuel for the camp stove. All right, let's get her done. I shall be back.
3 hours later.
All right, let's see how much further we get this time. We got a little more cleanup to do down here. There's moose tracks down the middle of the road right here. And I'm clearing all this wood. There can't be anybody down here. All this shit's been laying here for a while. It's good to know that. And it's also good to know, probably have it to myself the whole time. Hopefully nobody else comes down here because they'll see all the fresh cut brush. And there's lots of wood everywhere on the way down. Of course, there's lots of scrapes on the side of the taco on the way down too, but that's part of the price you pay for getting in these back spots. Cut this last little bit. Hopefully we're almost there. All right. Good to go. Let's see what's fucking up ahead. Let's go see. Clip them branches over there, but that'll be alright. What's fucking 500 more scratches on the truck, right? Oh, that's a big one there. I should take care of that. I got bugs on me. I just saw it jump. That could have been a tick. Nope. Whatever it was, it did. No, it ain't dead. What is it? It's a little spider. Now it's dead. Whew. Alright. Yeah, there's some tight spots coming up here. It don't hurt the truck none, just makes it a little less pretty. We're gonna push on through. Or do we stop and chop? Stop and chop. So I just walked this. I can't really turn around. Kind of fucked for the turnaround. Well, this was smart. I left my fucking shoe over there. It's getting on 5 o'clock, so I got about 3 hours left. Odds are I'll be sleeping in the back of the truck tonight, not light fire. Because I don't know if you can see down there, but we're going to be driving up a beaver dam. Last time I came through here, the dam ran down the side of the road and not across it. And now, oh, that's cold fucking water. Been in it for the last 10 minutes. Woo. There we go. That's a bit better. Yeah. We gotta drive down there, up and through the edge of the lake. I just walked it, it's not that deep. What I'm worried about is going up the beaver dam. I'm trying to press out to get to this spot that there's a nice clearing there if I remember correctly. And all the other spots along the main road were full. One with no cars and a bunch of tents and fucking garbage. Anyway, I'm gonna get my socks back on here, dry my feet off, warm them up a bit in the truck, because they are froze. That's meltwater. It's mid-April and we're in Temagami, so that shit's pretty cold. So what I'm worried about with the beaver dam, yeah, anyway, the beaver dam is the sticks. So I'm just gonna take it nice and easy. I went and pulled out what I thought might be anything that's pointed kind of into where my wheels are gonna go, and that was pointed towards or away from my wheels. I got a spare sitting underneath. I got a compressor, I got a couple patch kits. All right, socks back on. Let's ford the dam. All right. Reach there first. push that out of the way. A little trim up there. Fuck yeah! A little squeaking. Something's going on back there. Don't know what that is. Come on, baby. Tell me I'm there soon. No more deadfall. I'm gonna park you here. I'll be back. I got some fucking trimming to do, it looks like. Oh, fuck. Get the brake on, give me the key. Alright. This might just be it for the night. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's a taco, right? Maybe some of that'll come out. I think we could buffer out, eh, boys? What do you think? Can we buffer out? We'll see. So, the plan. The plan is, let's see how this side looks. We're checking tires too. The plan is probably going to be staying here. We're relatively flat. It'll be a good lie for sleep and making dinner and stuff. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk a little further, maybe a couple more K, because I think I'm close to the spot. Like, I'm right by the spot. So I can go for a quick walk, throw on the hiking boots, and we can just make it to the spot. Yeah, plan achieved. All right, let's do it. Probably should put on some actual pants instead of just fucking joggers. But I'm gonna eat soon, and then if I'm not going anywhere, I'm going to bed. I don't think I'm having a fire tonight, so no point in putting on the adventure duds. But we are going to throw on a toque. Those can go over there. Another layer. Some wool. We can get some wool. And what, do I put the Leafs jersey on already? I think I do. It's going to start to get cold out here pretty soon too. I'll be wearing the wools or the feathers for dinner at some point. Take the phone for the walk in case we get some wildlife. Just leave the camera here for now. Oh yeah, that wind's picking up. We're down below it though. We're in a bunch of short trees, new growth. Leaf game starting in a couple hours. Get the jersey going. Well, I got all the puffies on this morning. It was about 2 when I woke up. That's last night's setup. Slept like a log. Had a little bit of snow overnight, but nothing too bad. Oh, we're gonna make some coffee and then go on a little adventure. Let's do it. porridge with cherries and strawberries today. Some apricots and nuts on the side. Yo yeah, baby. We'll do a quick tour of camp. This is where I spent the night last night. I trekked down by foot a couple more K down the road to where I think the opening is, where there's a big campsite, but I didn't quite make it. We're going to do that again today. The plan is just to leave camp set up here right in the middle of the fucking road. Like you saw yesterday, I probably stopped well, there was a bunch you didn't see, probably a dozen times to clear and move on. Some of the biggest were about 6-inch around, I think. Maybe like that birch right there, about that size was about the biggest, but it was a conifer, not a birch. But anyway. Doss is camp. This is camp. It's a really good one. Nice and flat lay. Had our fire last night. That's camp. That's where I slept last night in there. I brought the canoe because, I don't know, it's still April. The ice is all gone. I read all the reports of the ice is gone on Facebook before I left. The thing is, I don't have a suit. So if I go in, I better be close to camp. That's the problem. And have wood ready or be close to the truck. Not have soaked the keys to get in or anything, or lost the keys. It's a potential disaster. I might put it in. There's a couple spots on the way back. There's a nice little lake with a waterfall. But I was excited. It was. I read there was no ice, and in the back of my mind, yeah, I don't have a wet or a dry suit or whatever. But I'll stay close to shore, and if I go out, I'm not going to go take it out to go venture to a campsite. It's more just for fun and to have it on the truck for the start of the season, for a fun little quick paddle. Until I get a dry suit, I'm not doing any adventurous. Like I said, the ice is just out, so it's risque going out there, especially on my own solo. If anything were to happen, I could be in a deep bit of shit, life threatening, live or die type shit. And I'm good. I don't need to do that. But anyway, I think there's more weather coming in, so we're going to take a bit of waterproof gear. Another layer, throw the backpack loaded up, put some snacks in there, and we're going for a hike. All right, let's get our shit together. Are they really that funny looking? Can't remember where I was. I don't know, a month or two ago in the wintertime. I mean, it's 2 degrees out here. It's fucking feels like winter almost still. There was a bit of snow last night. But a couple months ago, I was somewhere. Can't remember where. And a couple, was it a couple or 2 girls? Literally laughing and pointing at my ducky boots. As they were walking towards me. Can't remember where the heck I was, but I'm a practicality guy. That's why I've got a big ugly milk crate on the back of my Cowie. But these boots I bought because they're wide enough for my stupid feet. I got the big toe box, you know. So I wanted something, a mid-season boot that could accommodate my stupid feet, and the wide models of these are actually a little bit, well, they're forgiving too because of the rubber, and you can see the bed, it doesn't like taper in right away. It kind of, my side of my foot, I'm actually pressing on it down here. My toe is about there, right at the tip. They're pretty much perfect. I just fit in them nice. But I guess they look funny. I don't know. I love them. They're a couple seasons old now. Got some wear marks in them. That's another good thing I like about them. Leather and rubber. That's it. You know, there's some glue and stitching in there, but these are, I don't know if bean boots are made in the States. They're the officials. Alright? You got the officials. I haven't had any water ingress in them yet, but I haven't waxed them yet either. So I love these things. 120 or Canadian, so you know, $100 American or whatever ish. Love them. They're not the comfiest for like footbed and squishy. While I'm here, it says it's a 4-way, so maybe there's another split close to here. It's only a 3, but this doesn't look familiar, I don't think. Regardless, I might venture down each route equally. We've only been hiking for an hour. Let's see where we are on a map. I'll take a screenshot. I still don't have phone signal out here. Fuck you, Kevin. I hope we won last night. This is day after and I still don't know yet. I have no signal. Guessing we lost. But I'm gonna go with we won until I find out. I'm also looking for chaga too. We're on Crown Land, so I can pull chaga from wherever if I see it. Big fucking trees here though. There's some nice ones. Maybe that's why this is all ribboned up. We're gonna come rape it soon. Because there are a couple big guys here. Oh, those are some nasty clouds. May not be too bad. Wind's picked up a little bit. Got a couple snow showers since I saw you last. Perfect though. It's not raining. That's all that counts. Oh, here comes the thick stuff. Alright. Shield up. Put up the fucking... Oh, not that one. Put up the braking fin. Oh. Maybe if I do that with the GoPro. No. Fucking. This thing. Probably put the water on there. This is the second mask where the snaps broke. Come on, cunnies. Get your shit together. And it's still in pretty, like you can see, I haven't even oiled or fucked with this one at all. She done. Get in there. Yeah, we're going the other way. That way just leads on the map to a dead end. I think this way leads to a dead end too, but there's another split before it gets there. I guess this doesn't have the, unless the campsite's just up here, but I doubt it. I guess this isn't the one I was thinking about. Ooh, there's some dark clouds rolling in. Oh, fresh. Wow. It's hard to tell if it's fresh. It's sitting in water. It's all the way along here. See all the fucking moose poop? All the way along here. It's all over the place here. In all the years I've been coming out here, a moose is one of the things I haven't seen yet. Oh well, if there's no camp out here, at least I can say, oh yeah, no, I've explored down the backside of those roads fairly thoroughly. No more pink ribbon here. The pink ribbon ended back there at the cross. There is moose pellets everywhere. Alright, well, we'll go a little bit further and then we're going to turn around and head back. Have a late lunch or maybe get in the truck and boogie, we'll see. More. Even more moose poop. More and more and more and more. More and more and more. Okay, I'll be back. So there's a portage that crosses where I was hiking. And this is a small little loop that I've done before in the area here. I figured I'd just come down and check out the water and see, yep, I'm not relying on that, and see what the ice conditions were like. Yoo-hoo. And I came down here and I saw this weird fucking thing. What is this? What is that? What the fuck is that? It's like a giant, is that a giant tuber from like, what the fuck is that shit? It's squishy. I don't want to touch it. Maybe somebody can tell me what this is? One of you internet fucking, I'm gonna touch it. You. It looks like a dead something, but then it's really fibrous and it's got a lot of, that's got to be like a tuber that's been pulled up by the ice or something. So yeah, this port leads to the road that I'm parked on, the logging road. And I could drive the truck right down to here, and it's like maybe 700, 900 meters down to the water here, and the ice is out. This is why I brought the canoe. I wasn't sure, but it is. I can get out to the big water there. That's right out to the big water, and then there's my favorite campsite around the corner. But there's a bunch of things I didn't bring, because if I went out there, I'd be out there for 3-4 more days. I'd go back into town, get a couple more supplies. I need some eggs, maybe a bit of meat. I just need a bit of fresh stuff to go with my fucking MREs, which I stopped and I didn't grab. I don't know why. I grabbed water. I grabbed a couple. Oh, I forgot lighters. I got lots of matches, and I got my buzzy little buzz thing. But yeah, anyway, the water's open. Fuck, I've been down here on May 2-4 weekend in this spot, and I couldn't get out because of the ice. And it is April 22nd, and this is all clear. Well, not all clear, but clear enough. Oh, it's beautiful out here. Okay. Let's get the gear. We'll have a little bit of water. Maybe I'll record some of the port on the way out. It's in pretty good condition too. It looks like it's had some maintenance as of not too recently, maybe like last season a little bit. But okay, I'll be back. Oh, there's nothing that goes together better than weed and Mother Nature and the Mama Nature. Mama Nature. Mama Nature. The weed and the Mama Nature. Got some. Sweet. It's almost like a perfect little winter wonderland out here. See how spongy that is down there? The moss that the logs are growing. It's a veritable winter wonderland. Just the light dusting, the moss is poking out. Dead quiet. This is why us nature people come out and do these things. There you go. Trail maintenance. Oh, and I should cut this end off here. Make it a little easier for whatever comes through here next. Ow! Just fucking hit my knee. We'll just nip the end off that bad boy. Ow! Always leave a little bit and leave it hanging. That way you don't get hit in the leg with a 40-pound branch. There. Make it a nice. Continue. We're almost there anyway. Gators gave me that little extra rubby protection. Otherwise, it might have a scrape on my leg. Actually, when I came down this path, oh, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, it seemed like it was in quite a bit worse condition. Someone's come through here and cleaned it up a bit. It's a little bit of blow down here, but nothing that's not hard to contend with. I don't even think it's 900, it's like a 5 or 7. There is the road. Or path. I guess I did drive down the other part of it. Anyway. I'm not allowed to hunt them unless I get a license, a gun license. Missed. Oh, just a little bit off. Nope. That's the one. Let's see. I don't think I'll be able to do it, but I'm going to try. Sounds good. Feels a little bit damp to the lips. That's the thicker one. Well, that should be alright. We'll have a good board anyway. Hopefully. And then, out of that one, just end up using this one. See what we get out of that. So I want to see if I can actually use that. Okay, the spindle. And then we still got to find a bow, but that's not so hard. Oh, this knife is so good. It is. Like, I'm a Mora guy for this kind of stuff, or outdoor stuff in general, but this knife, man, she's a beauty. Oh, yeah, that's soft for sure. Okay, whatever. We go find a bow. I'll be back. Okay. Keeping this nice and straight. Can't tell, but I think it's going to be too wet. But maybe the burn-in and some good friction will dry the tip. What's nice is, hey, we got shims for the camera. You don't have to sit there and look at my crotch while I do this. I mean, maybe some of you want to. I don't know. I'm not judging. I'm not judging at all. The internet is a weird place. gonna be a fucking pool cue by the time I'm done with it. Pew. Oh, I should knock some snow off the tarp. Alright, good enough. And that, yeah, because there's a vein of dark wood or fat wood through there that's going to help, I think. Hopefully. Maybe bow on the outside is better. Feels better. I still got to cut my notch. I just want to see if I can get a good... Oh yeah. We're going to cut a notch, and we're going to eat something, and we're going to come back to this. Jaw against the leg, thumb over. Nar! What the shit? Okay, no. Fucker. I feel like I was moving my elbow around too much. Alright, we're gonna take a little break. This ain't for survival. I get a bunch of speed worked up and I think I'm close and I get some smoke going. And I pop out of the socket. Try a couple more. Couple more and then we light the fire, eh? I think my spindle too could probably use some centering. I bet you that's part of my problem is my center on my spindle end. It's got to come over a bit. You know what? I'm going to light the fire and we'll come back to this. Maybe tomorrow morning.
spend their lives in this scorching heat.
Oh, it's Bear Grylls. No.
Now the hottest places on Earth.
It didn't say that on the YouTube download. It just said National Geographic Deserts.
Zillion creatures are facing a fight like never.
It's Bear. I didn't want to watch Bear.
The sun's rule begins.
What is he, the next David Attenborough? No, don't do that. No, Bear Grylls is not David Attenborough. Stop. Bear Grylls is trying to be David Attenborough, and it's disappointing.
Make their home in the highest, steepest corners of the desert. A daunting place to raise 2 kids.
One go around. No, don't do that. You're gonna get picked off by an eagle.
I don't want to get up. No.
Got 15% left on the GoPro, but we'll just do a quick view of breakfast. We got the porridge, the coffee, and the bag of nuts and fruits. Yes, I use a thermometer for my coffee. If you don't use a thermometer for your coffee, you're stupid. You also use a lid for your pot. If you don't, that also makes you stupid. We're just gonna walk along here and grab some water. Go back, put the fire out. While we're going to get that water, we'll have a little chat about this channel in 2024. We should do the whole who, what, where, why, when, and how of the channel, but I think what we'll do is we'll break them up and we'll do one by one, a video here, a video there, and we'll eventually cover all the who's, the what's, the why's, the where's, the when's, and the how's of this channel and what I'm doing with it in 2024 and going forward. What should I start with? Who, what, when, why, where, how? What should I start with? How is easy. Who is a little more complicated. We'll probably save that till last. What? Where? You know what? Let's do some where. For example, right now, the where consists of somewhere up in Temagami on Crown Land. These old logging roads. Just exploring around. And just being out in nature on my own. Enjoying the wilderness. Today is Temagami. Next trip might be Mexico. Probably not, but it might be. I bet you the next trip will be back up somewhere in Ontario before I get to what's the easiest course of action here before I get to Mexico. So the plan for that is I want to put the so I bought a bike mount last year that I haven't really, it's kind of just been I did put the motorcycle up on it. Maybe I'll put a clip up here of me in some cold weather, excited just after I got it. Putting the motorcycle up on it. It's a bit of a struggle. Not too bad. The bike's only 300 pounds though, and it's only going up like 2 feet, 1.5 feet, whatever it is, up onto that tailgate hoist. Anyway, I want to put the bike on the back of the taco and drive both to the border of Mexico, park up the taco, load up some camping gear and some repair gear because I'll probably need it, and I'm going to need some information too on how to do all that, because I need I think I got tubes in my tires, and I'm going to need to get tubeless, I'm pretty sure, from what I'm researching, and run like the bacon strip thing. This water was closer than I thought. Still haven't seen any chaga out here in this area that I've been to in Temagami a bunch of times. There's a game trail right up through there. Kind of point at it. See it. I can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway. Yeah, and I want to go down Baja. I can't remember what the little town is at the tip, but I spent the last couple years of YouTube on and off watching people do their van life down there and taking motorcycles down there, and it looks like a hell of a trip. I think it's 1,000 km down. So it's either bring the Cowie on the back, little 300, which I think is going to be, from what I've been told, is like, I mean, you can go heavy and take the highways, but you want to take a little bit of back roads, pack light. 300 might be the best bike for it, or maybe not the best, but like all rounder, kind of got everything covered, and it's reliable and it's light. You don't need a lot of power if you're not carrying a lot of stuff, and I'm only $165 soaking wet, so I'm not overloading that bike physically myself. So yeah, Mexico's on the bucket lister trip, and you guys will come along for that when I do it. So I've been to the east and west side of Mexico. I've been to Dominican. I've been to Cuba. All of those multiple different times, and then I've been to Peru. Did Machu Picchu in 2014. That's a hell of a story. Maybe one day I'll tell it on YouTube. But yeah, the wear factor. Trips. Just around Niagara on the one wheel. I think you've seen, if anybody's watched multiples of my videos, going and riding the motorcycle down to Portaluzzi in the one wheel, and even my bicycle. Traveling through America is fun, and I want to do more of that. Last summer I did a trip down, I think I got as far as like Delaware, down New Jersey, bottom end of Pennsylvania. That was awesome. I loved that trip. I went and, I made that video of Ann Arbor when I went to get some upgrades for the one wheel. That was an awesome trip. You could sit there. No. Right there. While I quickly douse the fire, and I'll just keep chatting away here. about what else. So I've done camping trips in Killarney, Temagami. I want to do more Algonquin. Little animal of some type there. Yeah. Where else? Different parts of Canada, I guess. I've been to one thing I really want to do actually on my trip list is go out west. Maybe even put the motorcycle in the back of the truck to go out west. We're gonna hightail it up to the next spot, push our way through some more bush as we go, and yeah, let's go scrape the taco up some more, I guess. Still up there? So far so good? And put you up just, well, the lower we go, the more risks we're taking, but okay. Forget to shut the other side. Precious time. Precious. the seat up for better clutch control. All right, well, we drive along here. I thought I'd cover a bit more of the where. I think so far I've said like of the places I've been and had fun at and that I'd like to go back to, like Mexico or South America, anywhere, probably Central America in the cooler seasons. I'm not a big heat guy. Oh, that branch is going to be a pain in the fucking arse. I think the last time I came through here, the canoe was on the other side, so I dodged right a bit on the way in. I wonder if I can dodge left enough that it'll just miss. I guess we're going to hear. We'll do it slow. We'll do it slow. Fingers crossed, fellas. Oh, no, that's going to collide right in the front of the canoe. And it's going to whip. Not bad. Oh, yeah. It was actually pretty quiet. I thought it'd make more noise. Anyway. Keep it down. I'm dying to go back to Peru at some point, but I got other things that I want to do before that. But Peru is definitely to go back to, like the people and the culture and I did ayahuasca and San Pedro down there while I was there, and it was, and then there were the other experiences that I had, and the whole thing was just a trip. I think it was like 12 days I went. Iceland's an intriguing one. My buddy's talking about going to. And then they have these deals, like, I think I remember a while ago, like 10 years ago, Iceland was like $150 to get to, and I think they still have those deals occasionally because they want to get tourists out there, so they have incentives, I think. And it is beautiful, and I do like the cold, and I think I have some Viking in me. I don't want some Viking in me. I think I have some Viking in me, unless you're a pretty Viking girl. Call me. Pretty Viking girl. Yeah. Iceland, the Euro. Yeah, like Thailand, Cambodia. It's a little... Where else would I like to go? Yeah, I'm going to cover it again. West Coast of Canada and the East Coast, both of them. Odds are I'll probably end up doing the East Coast before the West Coast just because of proximity and logistics and whatnot. And the East Coast would be done in the truck then too. Hit that Nova Scotian, that New Brunswick PEI vibe. And then I'd love to get up to the Rock. That'd probably be a flight though. Get up there in the summer, rent a motorcycle and ride it around the Rock. Can you rent motorcycles there? Probably not. That'd be pretty sweet. Somewhere, someone might lend you their bike for a bit of money for like a week. I want to do the Cabot Trail there on the fucking... So all these experiences that I'm talking about, I'm not going to say they're all going to wind up on YouTube. Some of them might. I do enjoy this is the thing, I enjoy making content. I enjoy the creative side of it. And this falls into more of the why category, I guess. This is far away from the where. But like just on a side note to cover a little bit of that. I have a creative streak. I enjoy the editing end of it. And I enjoy some of this. It was like young when I was into photography. Back in the 80s and 90s, early 90s when film was still a thing, and I was just for fun shooting in my teenage years, picking up cheap cameras and rolls of film and stuff. And who knows where all those photos are now? I gotta find them. I don't think I have any of them. I barely printed any because I didn't even have a job, right? I'd take them and they'd be on disposables, and half the time you're drunk with friends taking pictures, and they're just fucking... teenagers doing stupid things, and it doesn't fucking equate to anything anyway. But there's no artistic value, just like, oh, I have a camera and I like taking pictures. That's what I knew back then. So off of the why and back to the where. This is the video where we're covering the where. I'll get onto the why in more in depth in another video. But the where, yeah, around Ontario, Canada in general. West Coast, East Coast, down the middle. I love the mountains. Oh, do I love the fucking mountains. I love the fucking mountains. This is why I like coming to Canadian Shield. It's the closest thing we have to mountains. I mean, we got the Laurentians. I could head over. I've been to Quebec, and I've done, what's the name? What's the name of that famous, they're like one of their big national parks. In there? Jacques Cartier National Park. Beautiful fucking park. Oh. And those are some good mountains. They're not exactly a mountain-esque with the peaks and the fucking, the pointies. But they're nice, sloping, beautiful, lead into the Appalachians. When I was down in the States and I made 2 stops on the Appalachian Trail, I stopped at one on the west side of Massachusetts. Did I put it in one of my videos? Actually, no. I was going to, and I edited some of it out. I canceled that whole video. Actually, never mind. That video is gone. Maybe I'll throw in a couple pictures from my market trip here while I'm talking along, and we'll see how much of this makes it into the video. But yeah, I want to get down through the States some more and do some traveling and boondocking, like sleeping in Walmarts and back roads. And I found some great spots when I was down there. I had a good time. I did Longwood Gardens and Eastern State Penitentiary on 2 separate days. And I slept at a couple spots on the Delaware River, along the Delaware River. One in... Oh, this was a little lake with the waterfall over there. Let's see if we can hear it. It'd be cool if I put the canoe in here for a little boot. Yeah, I can hear it down the other end. There's easy water access here too. The truck is right here. Let's get out and take a peek. All right, I'll be back. All right. I could not resist. This is a little lake with the waterfall. And if something happens out here, the truck's right here. I could strip down. I got all my feather gear in there, my feather pants, my fucking Patagonia jacket. Start the truck up and warm it up. Like I said, I don't have a dry suit. So, small lake, but it's got the waterfall at one end. Not a big adventure, and still back up. In case something happens, I'm not going too far. Oh yeah. Look at that, eh? This is a beaut. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, there's another one up high. Yeah, because it drops. It's not that far into the bush that it drops there, and it's got to be like 20 feet up. So either there's a series of stages, but I don't think so. I think like right there's a spill and then a spill here, and I can almost see level with it. I'm not good enough in this canoe. I don't trust it. Yeah. I need to do some practice in the summer. But I'm pretty sure I'm looking at a pool there. I wonder how deep it is. Like if it's a little bathing, perfect little bathing pool. Ooh, look at that twisty fucking cedar. Crazy. Comes out on the lateral, swoops around, and goes up and around. Neato. Whoops. Get out and there's moose poop there. You just can't avoid it. I don't trust these. These are way too pokey. Too easy to move out of the way. Tires still look like they're doing pretty good. It feels softer though today. Maybe it was just because of the cold air yesterday or something. Okay, a little more. Gotta worry about widowmakers out here. And I did the stick right method, so when I leave, all I gotta do at each Y is stay right. I think I went through 1, 2, and then the one where I came in, and then the back road I turn left, and the main road I turn left. So we've gone through 3 Ys, and I stayed left every time. So we stay right every time to get out, keep things simple. But do I wanna camp on a spur that's all open? I gotta make a decision soon though, because if I'm gonna drive home tonight. It's starting to push 10, 11 o'clock if I leave now. It's not including a stop for gas and food. It's too exposed here. It's been windy all day. I got my paddle in. I've had multiple good hikes in. Had 2 solid cold air sleeps. Yeah, they're talking to me. They're telling me to go home. I got my paddle in. I got to find some work this week. There was lots on the list last week. And I was like, I was going to take a job, and I was like, I got to get up north before I take a fucking job. I got to go sit in the wilderness for at least a couple days. It's been 3 now. Exploring around, having fun. Of course, out in the middle of nowhere, then there's a wet one. We'll put that in our bag of tricks. Looks fucking fresh too. Nice fresh butt wipe. Somebody else that smell, clean up your fucking butt wipe. Fucking assholes. Come here, you. Surprisingly, I haven't seen many fucking beer cans. That's usually the fucking #1 culprit. Let's go get a fat meal for fucking dinner. We're going to eat some big food in the belly. I was really hoping I'd see a little more wildlife other than fucking the dozen odd bush chickens that I fucking almost walk or run over. I had 2 scare the bejesus out of me. I think that's the main road just up there. We're close. Most of this is like 2-wheel, but like there's a good chunk you want to have the 4-wheel drive, like 30% of it that I did on this route. And there was one steep hill that I went up that was all boulders and water coming down, loose, soft. That one I put it in 4-low. I should have got it. I should have captured it on film, but I just put it in 4-low and creeped up. This thing's a fucking dream. Yeah, no issues whatsoever. So yeah, thanks for coming along. Oh, he's gonna hit. Oh, that's a good one. Comment, like, subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your day. Maybe we'll get lucky and see some wildlife on the way out. Let's go home and take a job. Back to real work. This is just for fun. Until maybe one day it isn't. But I doubt it. Peace out.